Hello and welcome back. I'm bballjo, and this is a review for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Today we have our fellow YouTube creator CayaMaya. She just started, and this is her republic. I think you're gonna like it. Obviously, this is a pretty cool entrance to the republic. I mean, I've never seen these arches, but this looks like it took some work. like. A lot more work than I put into my game, so kudos for that, for sure. And yeah, again, this is CayaMaya's. She just started a YouTube channel. It will be in the description below. Please go check her out because she's doing really cool stuff with tips and tricks, and especially around workers and resources. Please go check her out. So first, as usual, we're going to look at a couple stats. I don't know if that's usual. It's been a really long time, but we have only 2% unemployment, which means her public or her transport system is probably really, really good. And not really a lot of problems. General, or for 77,000 people, there are 1,000 unemployed. That's 2% of 77,000. Cool. Over here, well, everything is fine. Everyone gets exactly what they need. 76% is actually pretty high if you play on hard settings. Well, pretty high. It's high enough to play on hard. And we are on hard. We don't have water on, so this is an older save, but that's fine. Night-day cycle, because it's easier to play, is always day, and then everything else. There are a couple things that are just not enabled on the save that I got yet, because this is a version. So, pretty cool. First, this little windmill park, I think it looks pretty cool. There's something to it that's just neat. It's just pretty neat. I like it. And yeah, let's look at the map. Oh, the map. It's Fjordland. It is not a new map. It's been around for a while, but Fjordland actually is really nice. And I've done at least one review. Sabato was the first one, I think the first one that gave me a map for this, or a review for this map. And it's been pretty nice. We're in this corner right now, obviously. Just wanted to go through those arches. So let's go check out what's over here. There's a ship. Going nice and full with oil. Beautiful. Barely makes any money though, so that's interesting. But that is totally fine. We got a little tourist town. Looks like it's doing exactly what it needs to do. Some modded buildings. I don't know if this is a DLC building or not, but it's neat. I mean, look at it. It has everything you need. You can go out here, and the trees, just some added detail, add a nice flair. And I actually like how the gravel paths kind of just fit into everything that goes on here. Also a hotel. Nice, with penthouse on top. Cool. Just pretty. I mean, that's what we're here for. Over here looks like the worker town. I very much do like how these buildings don't have the collisions where you have them, so you can place them really, really close. That is pretty awesome. And yeah, again, more added detail with not just randomly placed trees. They're actually like planted trees. And then the gray asphalt. If you don't know where that is, you can go down here, and the asphalt road over here, this asphalt square, is what is placed on. Oh no, not that one. Oh, I broke it. Gravel road. Gravel road is what's here. But yeah, no, pretty nice. Control Z. Let's get rid of that. Sorry, I broke that. Yeah, no, it's pretty. Downtown University. Oh, that's cute. That's a cute little mod. But there you go. Everything that you need, and nice. And don't worry. We're just going to get bigger from here on out. So let's go this way. Big airport, big setup. Pardon these lines. There is a bug in the current version that does something weird to the asphalt textures. That's this stuff. For some reason it adds these. I don't think, as long as it's a uniform like this, it looks actually fine. But once you get into other situations, it's just not as pretty. But do not blame CayaMaya for that. This is the game. Currently not doing its thing. We got a TU444. No, 44. TU414444. Cool. Can you take off so we can... I don't do that enough. There you go. There's the airplane doing something, going somewhere. Beautiful. I like it. And yeah, we got, what was this? Helicopter. Construction helicopter base. No, it's just helicopter base? Your construction office? Source of buildings, yes. No, this is a construction office helicopter base. Beautiful. Using some mods that make perfect sense. 5 landing spots instead of 3 in vanilla. Great. And again, the textures around here fit. I think they fit, and these are the textures that are used first, are not the gravel one. They are the airplane square, which, cool, I like it. Over here, big, just construction zone. I'm assuming this is mostly gravel. That is gravel. Then we have some asphalt and some concrete plant over here. That just makes sense. And a couple other things on this side. I like it. I like it. And here's what I mean. Like these lines that are put in there, I don't think they're completely distracting as long as they're uniform. So that is pretty nice. Not quite sure what's going on over here, but it is going on over there. Maybe there's a story to this that I don't understand that CayaMaya can put down in the description and tell us. Because this looks like there was a connection at some point, and then they decided, nope, no longer connection, so let's put a wall up. Pretty nice. I wonder if at some point she tried to just connect to the airport from there and use that as the takeoff strip, but that's fine. Here we have some airplane productions. Looks great. There's a helicopter there. There's the Tu-144 here. Makes perfect sense. They're probably getting exported or used or whatever, and I really like it. Here's something I am curious about. Very curious about, actually. I wonder if the game, and I just learned this, I wonder if the game actually assigns the numbers to these landing strips correctly, because they're supposed to be the compass heading of the direction of the path. So from here to there, this is supposed to be at 28 degrees, where, was it, north is 0 degrees, something like that. And then, so when you land from this side, you're going on to 28 degrees, and that's your heading. If you come in on this side, you're coming in on 10 degrees. Now, I'm not sure if this is accurate or not. I don't know if the game translates that well, because I don't know where north is on this map. There is no north, there is no east, there is no west. And the sun stays in the same spot all the time anyway, so, well, on my maps anyways. But as you can see, at least here, we have two airstrips pointing the same direction, so they're both 17. That makes sense for the heading. They both got an L. There should be one right and one left, so the game doesn't do it completely right, but that is fine. Also, yeah, there's a right and left on this side. I don't know what happened there. I don't think it's that important. I just think it's cool that it's actually in the game, and I just saw a video about that, so just wanted to point that out. I like it. What we got over here? Ooh, vertical farming. That's what this is. You're actually making food here with chemicals. I think it's pretty nice, and the setup also is pretty cool. And I like how time was spent to put these guys in here, because as you can see, this is angled. Getting them angled like this and actually show up nice is super, super, super annoying and complicated. How'd you do this? Tell me. Tell me your magic. What did you do here? But anyways, it looks nice. Looks great. I like it a lot. And we have some workers coming in here with cableways, so we use other connections. What are these guys? Electric substation. Interesting that there are 4 here that are all underutilized, but I'm sure there's a reason for that too, and I'm not judging it, I'm just saying. One grain store, 60,000. Now, this is a mod I would not use. But it fits perfectly in this area because these guys probably produce a lot per workday, 400 tons, oh my. That's a lot. And because it's not so big, it's really easy to connect it to everything that you need. So it makes perfect sense, and this is just a food factory. I like it. I like the setup. It's compact. It makes sense. It's far away from everything else. And it's just dedicated to, well, just food production, really. I guess crops too, but overall food production, which is pretty nice. I like it. All right. This map is actually really pretty. If you haven't played on this, I would highly, highly recommend you doing some playthroughs on this, because the map is challenging, but also very pretty, plus has a lot of mountains, which adds a lot of challenge, has a lot of water, which gives you a lot of water connectivity, and it's just, I think it's a cool map. If not as many would have played on it, maybe this would have been a choice for a season for me already. But let's move on. We got some monuments over here. Whoa, we got a lot of monuments over here, actually. That's pretty cool. We got a couple airplanes next to the airplane factories. I didn't see that before. That's pretty nice. We got, what we got there? That's a little rocket, I think. Probably wrong. Here is another MiG-21. That's a fighter jet. Rocket monument. Cool. And then another MiG-25 monument. Wonderful. So they're nice. And then this is pretty cool. Airport fire station, because these checkered marks are something that usually belong on an airport. What is this? Airplane production bus line. So, oh, that's a pretty bus stop. Are you gonna go one way and have to go out that way? Or are you gonna go back up? Please show me. Hurry up. Get moving. Oh, it's actually gonna go around here. I like it. I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. Glad I saw that. Obviously, we have some connections here, big warehouse, all that. That makes perfect sense. I like it. Just a simple, basic setup. Are these vanilla? I think these are vanilla. This obviously is not vanilla, but simple connection, everything makes sense. And then, ooh, there's a tunnel here. I like that. This tunnel connection actually makes perfect sense. And I wonder if you added this mount or if that was already there. Looking at how it's shaped, I think you added it or you shaped it a little bigger so you have a flat spot on top. But I like the layout. I like the setup here a lot. Cool. We got secret police and regular police ordered in. I think that makes enough sense. They have this little, these barricades at the end of the road, meaning it wasn't just built to connect there, and CayaMaya didn't just leave the ugly corners that I leave sometimes, and probably some of you do too. When you do this and connect there, you can technically take this away and then build this thing, but it does not look as pretty as just leaving the edges there. I'm just doing this to illustrate what I mean. Can you just build this? Rubles, yes, do that. Thank you. Looks like this, and as you can see, this edge looks a lot more ugly than this edge. So I believe she also has a tips and tricks video about this as well. So go check it out. This is a very purposeful design city. Happiness is all in the middle. What is this? Oh, it's a central bus station with a overpass. What? Why? I don't quite oh, there's a train connection, but it doesn't look like there's... Oh no, there's a way to connect the train here. I don't know what's going on in the middle here. I don't know if it's important. But I mean, it's a cool building. Maybe I want to use that. This looks nice. And then we have some fun little mods here that make perfect sense. Now, how big is this city? I don't know. Relatively big, because all of these are high density buildings, but there's nothing wrong with that. 180, 700, so there's like 4,000. These are 600 each, so 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000. So about 10,000 people probably in this small city. Makes perfect sense. It's nice. Palace of Sports, yeah. Cool. No, looks good. Then you have a little more stuff going on here. I really like the rail layout. It's not... It just flows. So far, everything I've seen on the rail, it just flows. It has a purpose. Rails are actually detailed in places where not everyone does it. So bravo, looks great. Oh, this one goes all the way around here, and it's nice and smooth. It kind of follows the road. Yeah, that's a lot of detail. That takes a lot of work. Heating plant in a place where it makes perfect sense to have it. That's nice. Where do you get your coal from? Oh, from here. Okay, how much coal do you store? A lot. All right, makes sense. Very nice. Obviously, nuclear power over here. It is connected to rail. It's hard to see, but there's rail going through there. It's connected to rail. That makes sense. Then we have nuclear fuel production on this side. We have the conversion plant, and then we have the uranium processing plant, and I'm guessing we drop off uranium ore right here. It's just a very, very nice setup. And you have the nuclear plant right in the background. I'm going to take a picture of this, although I think it's a little too dark. But I like it. I like how this looks. And then you have the power lines that are not feeling like they're doing something silly. Ooh. Some of you won't care about this at all, but some of you will. You see how these are connected? I think she did a fabulous job to make sure that all of these power lines are actually connected to something. Now, what happened here? 3 for underground. Because all of these are connected up to this spot. Maybe they're just connected to each other. I don't know. But I think it looks nice because eventually they are connected to a substation over here. And that substation is bringing power all the way into the grid. I just think it looks cool. I just want to call that out. And do you know a country that reminds you of windmills? Not these styles of windmills, but windmills in general. Maybe put that in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. Someone is blocked. Cool. Let's move on. Bridges. Yes, this makes sense. How did you... Okay, okay. I was wondering how you connected the rail, or how you're crossing the interstate for the rail. And you kept it simple. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong at all. So, very, 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 very pretty. Very nice. Let's move on. Oil. Uh-huh. I mean, yep. And the oil fields are right next to the interstate. That also makes perfect sense. So nice, easy access. And that is all great. You are actually... Oh, that's... I like that you did that. Your exits have little pieces of asphalt still connected to it instead of making it gravel right away. I appreciate that. That is just some extra detail that I haven't seen before. That's pretty cool. I like it. Harbor? Yep. We got some fuel there. We got some oil here. We got some chemical plant. Oh, white fuel. Yeah, this is just to fuel up the thing. We got a chemical plant running here that are putting out a lot of chemicals. This is 9 times as many chemicals as a vanilla plant does. So this is really 18 vanilla chemical plants that sit here, but it makes life a lot easier to use these big ones. So that's what the mods are for. Great, great work. Looks like you're using trucks to deliver everything that you need. That makes perfect sense. What is this guy doing? You have wood loaded there, and then I wouldn't be surprised if, yeah, everything else is just stored inside the factory. That's perfect. Obviously nothing to complain about. I like it. And then everything is rail connected, and the rail is drawn over like this, and everything is really almost perfectly straight. I see a little corner there, but that doesn't minimize the amount of work that this takes to get it look the way it looks. So pretty cool. What do we have going on over here? These are all dry conveyor or dry bulk conveyor belts. They are pretty... Are these the vanilla ones? That can't be. No, this is a high one. Not a vanilla one. They're not labeled as such. And it is for aluminum plant. So there's aluminum here. Oh, this is a very pretty setup. Let's do this without the UI. No, then you can't see what I'm pointing at. A very pretty setup. 2 huge vanilla aluminum plants right here that are probably running... They're not running at capacity, but that's fine. You're clearly... Hold on. This is vanilla? I didn't know that we have the storages like this in vanilla. Maybe this is not vanilla. Maybe I'm completely wrong. But they're also set up really nice. And then do you do underground wires? Nope. I don't know. I don't know if these are vanilla ones. Now I want to find out. Fossil fuels, no. Metallurgy, yes. Alumina plant looks like... Yeah, those are the vanilla ones. They look great. Awesome. So that goes in there. Then what are we doing here? We are storing aluminum oxide. Interesting setup, but I'm assuming this is just here to handle the excess and nothing else. Distribution office. Okay, oh, something got destroyed. I don't know what's happening. Distribution office, that looks nice. They do what they need to do, obviously. One bus station probably can handle most of this, although different public transport with a little more capacity would maybe be a little easier, but hey, bringing in 100 workers at a time is probably sufficient. Yep, these are running just fine. We're a little low on coal, but I don't think that's really stopping anything from functioning. This looks like a really nice setup, and around the corners in here. I like it. I like it a lot. What we got over here? Just aluminum for the Republic. Beautiful. What we got over here? Meat. Oh, interesting. This is the city delivery. A city warehouse. Very nice. So yeah, they're all happy. We got some rail lines. I'm guessing this is coal. Yep. Hey, yeah, purchasing coal on here. Found one. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. I also know that CayaMaya told me that there was something she had to fix right before she handed me the save, so I'm sure there was something overlooked, not on purpose. But that is pretty neat. What we have going on over here. Oh, this is pretty. This is pretty. Just a bunch of bauxite mines. Okay, good. Thought I was stuck there. A bunch of bauxite mines that feed really nicely into these 2 storages that are clearly connected to rail, and that is awesome. And it looks like this is the... How do you keep them filled the same amount? That is quite interesting. Very quiet. Is it because this one is filling up? It may be. No, this one is losing a little more. I'm just impressed, or I'm surprised to see that both. Oh no, wait. I thought this one was feeding into this guy, but it's obviously not. They are feeding into the bauxite processing plants. This one, this connection, I am assuming was a mistake because it's not. Hold on. What's happening here? You are getting bauxite. You are producing bauxite. And where is that bauxite going? You're going this way. Oh, and then you feed back into here. This is bauxite. This is raw bauxite. My bad. I am clearly just blind, and that is the problem. But you're taking all the excess via train somewhere else. I guess this one's only taking raw bauxite. That makes perfect sense. I like the use of conveyor belts here. It just looks nice, and everything's nice and clean. Ooh, yeah, someone thought about this. I love it. Great. Great, great, great. City. Interesting city build, but with these modded overpasses, I think this works just fine. And I've definitely seen connections like this. I do wonder if you left this as gravel so that people don't try to cross here for some reasons maybe. Because, let's see here. You just have a sign there, you have a main road there, you have no bus sign right there, yes. But I don't see no passenger lines. So let's see here. Yeah, you think you can't go there. I don't know. I don't know why that is. I'm a little curious. Can I find something? Because there's just no bus line over there, so buses can't cross. But there's nothing that says no passengers. Interesting. Very interesting. If we look at this. Oh, there's an underpass. Anyways, because you don't have any passengers crossing here, that's actually really cool setup. I wonder how long it took you to make this do exactly that, because there's a footpath connection here that they could use, but they're obviously not using it. Kind of curious, but very cool, very nice. And obviously it's nice and busy, and that's always the best thing. These guys are also happy. And what we have here, just a normal bus station. School, I think. Then hospital, okay. Orphanage, interesting. Police station, just all the things that you need. There's secret police, there's this train being full now. Beautiful, beautiful shot. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, there we go. That may be the shot. I like it. Just with a lot of industry in the background, that's wonderful. So no, beautiful city. Again, a little thought about with the tree placement as maybe noise canceling for the interstate that runs through here. I really like it. That's pretty cool. Let's move on. Did we miss something over here? We came from there. Well, there's fields over here, and I applaud CayaMaya for using the large farms. I don't know how efficient they are, but obviously this works. And look at the space that they take up. This is just one farm doing all of this, and that is wonderful. She is using some extra fast tractors, but there's nothing wrong with it. And then just 1, 2, 3, 4, 16, 20 dominators. So this could technically be 40 fields easy. Even with the driving distance, I'm not going to count them, don't worry. It would be nice if these were numbered. But yeah, 40 fields for one farm. If they can get everything taken care of, that's great. And then you're using... Oh, we can actually count right here. Distribution office 1, 15. You're using 30 fields with 20 harvesters. I don't care if that's efficient or not. I just like that it's a big area, which is exactly what the old East block was all about. So, cool. Yeah, let's move on. More farming, more construction, more... Well, construction office. Let's keep going. More construction office setups. You're using your building descriptions pretty nice. It's this one, building transparent. You can actually call it something, and then it will try to fit that on top of the building. All vanilla buildings support this. Not all mods do. So just do it at your own volition. And I believe Kaya told me that this map was inspired by Subaru. So this area looks a little bit familiar with the white stripes. Again, I don't think the white stripes look terrible as long as they're uniform, but I like it. So this area may be already somewhat familiar. Pretty cool. Fuel storage. Yep, that's actually a pretty nice building. I like it. And then the pipe runs into the fuel station. Nope, that's a fuel distribution place. Doesn't matter. It's all good. I like how this all works together, and then I like that you put some trees and some gray in the middle of this area. That makes it look a little more lively. Same thing over here. I like it. Like that a lot. This bus station? Yeah. Awesome. No, looks great. And then again, just large farm areas, which is honestly really cool. Really cool to see. I always go really small. Not saying that that's the best or the worst. I'm just saying I'm happy to see nice farms like this. Let's move on, shall we? Yes, we shall. We got some, what is this? Uranium mine? Yeah, something just happens here, and it's just a big mining context? No. Big mining setup. Makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Here, I like these buildings. For the modded buildings, these feel the most familiar to me, because in Berlin, where I was living for a little while, you have a lot of these type of block buildings where you have a courtyard in the middle. It's usually not filled with trees. It's usually filled with garbage containers and like utility things. And then you had really large entrances to the buildings on at least one side where garbage trucks and similar could actually drive through, and still do to today. And we'll just pick up whatever's in there. Plus, you could have other things in there. It's just that's what I remember. But these look really familiar. Same with these guys. Very well. Obviously, they fit the theme, and that's awesome. Cool. Let's move on. Big. What do we have here? Fuel storage, bitumen, and fuel. Or if you want to call it bitumen, that's also fine. I don't know which one is right. I think both of them. Interest. Oh. Did you just... Oh, these are cement silos. I like how you added this connection. I'm pretty sure you know that this connection doesn't actually do anything. Unless I'm wrong, then tell me. But I like how you added that connection there. Yeah, otherwise I'm sure this one will be full. Not this one. But it doesn't matter, because it's just nice. It just looks cool. And you're just unloading into these guys, and then you had a rail connection there at some point, and then you don't. So there's a reason. Big storage is here. I feel like we've seen something like this before, but it makes perfect sense and it's pretty cool. These guys are all bringing bauxite somewhere and are stuck. Did we stop these, or are they stuck? Can't tell. Oh, they're moving really slow. Cool. There's some ships sitting there, and oh, this harbor is gigantic. I love it. What's this? Big warehouse goes to the big container terminal. Yes, we used this one before. It would be so nice if we either had a ship that is this size, or if we either had a ship that, or would be able to put two ships in here, but only one ship can fit in at a time, but the container port is honestly pretty. Then it looks like you have container loading stations here that just load everything that you can into this container facility from this warehouse. Makes perfect sense. Yeah, I like it. This guy is trying to pick up some containers. I don't know why. What's in it? You have clothes, fabric. Don't know what you're going to do with that, but that's fine. So that looks nice. And then another harbor here for railway production vehicles. Oh, that's easy. Just export them right through here. That's perfect. How many do you have stored? You have a few stored, so that's nice. We should be able to actually see them right there. Cool. And then it looks like there is a vehicle production line over here. What is that? Oh, that's a bunch of little cars. Some of them with the UK flag on it. Oh, that's cute. Maybe that's my thumbnail. That just looks cute. I like it. And kudos for sorting these. That's a lot of clicking. Maybe it isn't, but I feel like that's always a lot of clicking. So kudos for that. Also, this looks like a pretty nice setup for the forklifts. How many do you have in here? Is the eight forklift connection, but look how straight everything is and how just organized. It just looks like an industrial setup. Mechanical components, yep, makes sense. You bring steel, you make mechanical components. Everyone is very happy. These docks, nothing to complain about, and you have everything connected via forklifts. Beautiful. These forklift crossings are a lifesaver. if you want mods, this is one of them that you definitely want, or more. But yeah, these road crossings, they also have railroad crossings for them. They make life so much easier. It's great. No, I like it. I like it a lot. You got a dry dock, you got all your things there. That makes perfect sense. What else do we have? I think this is a pretty neat looking city, and it's nice and busy. I don't even know what screenshot, what thumbnail we're going to use here, but if you're here, you probably clicked on it, so thank you for that. Which reminds me, if you like the kind of stuff that I do, maybe subscribe, maybe join Patreon, or maybe join the YouTube membership. All of them are totally fine, and I would very much appreciate if you come hang out there and do such things. If you like this map, though, Kayayana. I'm sorry, I don't know how I can't say that because you always hang out on Discord too. Kayayana. Wow. Made this map, or built this republic, and she has a channel now too, so go check her out. It's down in the description. Thank you. Yes, so I like the city. I don't know why the buses are bunching up here, but I like the city. There's just a lot going on, and then you have a elevated road, which looks like in a little valley. There's a little higher there, there's a little higher there, so this is probably almost flat. It's very, very cool. I wonder if you built this mountain. No, I like it. I'm not sure why the helicopter, what is this? Helicopter fire station is zoned in like this, but I'm sure there's a reason, and that's great. What's this? Police, makes sense. Accounting office, yeah, government office and police station. Sure, I can live with all that. Very pretty setup. It is almost symmetrical, but broken up really nicely by having just the center of town be a little different, and then the nice stadium sitting right there. I think that makes amazing sense. Good job. Way to go. Not sure what to do with this building. Oh, it's a university. It just sits on top of the mountain somewhere. Oh, that's nice. I like it. Hey, there's another farm that we probably already looked at. Now, this is an interesting spot. Not because of what's going on over here. Again, I think this is just construction setup. Yes, these are construction vehicles, large construction offices. They make perfect sense. There's a concrete plant, there is a concrete plant, there is a concrete silo, there's a cement plant. Is it really a concrete plant? Yeah. Interesting. And then some asphalt over here, just the bigger ones. Nothing to miss there. And cool. But this is not why this is a cool area. This is a cool area because this is actual tree, well, wood generation, I should call it. And you have these two wood cutting posts, which are pretty cool. And then you have this guy, which I haven't seen before as a mod. I like it. It produces wood right away in this area. I don't know if 10 tons of wood is a lot or not. 10 workers feels pretty low, but it's effectively a self-regrowing forest. They obviously never cut down anything in here, but you don't have to worry about chopping down trees all the time. But it's also not the woodcutters where there are some mods out there that just pretend like they're cutting down trees and never actually move the forest, so the forest doesn't change. This just looks a little prettier. It would be nice if there was some road vehicles that move around in here, but well, the game is still in early access. Maybe we get that eventually. But no, I like that. I like that setup. And then you have the actual boards set up over here, and I'm assuming you probably deliver the wood directly to there. That's a big truck. 21 tons of wood. Beautiful. I like it. Reminds me of SnowRunner. Very cool. Yeah, you're driving a little drunk there, buddy. Yep, drop it off. And that goes straight into here, and then all from there you're just taking all the wood and turning it into whatever you need. Very nice. No, I like that. We got a gravel quarry here. Just normal modded one. Processing plant. That looks much cooler than the vanilla one, not gonna lie. Just a big crusher in here, and gravel goes in, and gravel powder comes out. Or rock quarry. No. Rock? I don't... What is going in? Quarried stone goes in, and gravel comes out. Looks nice. Works. Does all the things that you need to do. So, beautiful. What do we got over here? Is this... Cow farm. Yes. Oh, there's a lot of industry going on over here that I haven't looked at yet. Chemicals. Yes, a lot of chemical plants going on over... Gosh. There's just a lot. I don't even know. This is clothing. I like that you have forklifts for everything. That is forklift mania right there. I am into it. Yeah. Yeah, this is good stuff. More forklifts. There's another one. It does take a little bit of brain power to actually make the forklifts like this work and do what they're supposed to do. So this is pretty cool. What else is over here? You have components factory. Makes sense. Electronics assembly hall. Yeah, you have everything here. What is this? This is a plastics factory, of course. Then here are the forklift connections, and they're doing the things that they need to do. And it looks like, yeah, it's just, I like it. I like it. And you have the gravel connections on this side, and then you have these chemical plants just flipped so that the conveyors are looking the right way. You have all the road connections done nice. You have the footpaths looking pretty symmetrical. Yeah, this whole area looks very cool. I'm impressed. What we got over here? So, these are the cow farms. They may even be the vanilla one. No, these are the modular PGR cow farm. Cool. And you're producing stuff, you're using this grain silo again, that makes sense. There is a 2-lane railroad connection here that has extra connections. That makes life a lot easier. You even had a few more connections if you wanted them, but obviously don't need them. But yeah, these modded cargo stations make life a lot easier. But you're also using a lot of forklifts that can move everything around, and I'm assuming something is full. Yeah, these are full. They need some workers. Where do they get workers from? I don't know. There's a bus station there. There is a garbage office. Interesting. It's like a technical service, I'm assuming. There should be... Where do you get your workers from? Not there. Not there. Not there. Not there. I don't know where your workers come from. Maybe you have a direct bus drop-off. Just because I don't see it doesn't mean there isn't one. What's this? No, it's just that thing. Yeah, I don't know. These two don't look like they ever get workers, but it's not that important. You also turned it off for these guys. I'm sure there's a reason for it. So, that's cool. Ore processing plant. Yes, we're getting some coal here, and it goes directly to the harbor. That makes perfect sense. And you named it something really sensible, so that makes sense. We have a brick factory right there that produces way too many bricks. That's also checks out, so pretty cool. Anything on this side? No, we already looked at the forest over there. So that is good stuff. Now, I think we're getting close to the end. Another little city here, just on the interstate. This time looks like this was an earlier city because you're using direct footpaths. Makes sense. Hey, you just got to bring some people in and make sure that they do what they're supposed to do, and they are. And everything is kind of just built along this highway. I get it. Would you live there? I don't know, but I get it. Yeah, then we have a TV station. We got the prison here. Way too... Well, it's close to overloaded. Let's see what your values are. You're reducing criminality. That's all that really matters, so not way too. It's just fine. I got a police station. Secret police. I like how you're using the walls just in different places, so that's pretty cool. Radio station, obviously. I'm guessing... Oh, there's a bus station right here. That's how they get them. That makes sense that they go there. Another nice city here. It's just... It doesn't just look plopped down. It actually looks like organically grown city, like one of the starter cities, because I'm assuming you started somewhere in this area. Probably next to the border right here. That would make sense, but maybe I'm wrong. So let's continue. Another oil field. These are all going for... Oh, these are oil pumps. These are the oil derricks. And they are put in a nice diamond pattern. How do you see the diamond? This is the diamond. Let's do this one. Top of the diamond, sides of the diamond, diamond. That's, as far as I know, the most effective way to place these. Looks like these are a little more diamond-esque. But 58%, 55%, they just have an even share of a little over 50%, probably. And that's fine. Why is that one low? Doesn't matter that much. But cool. These are all producing your oil, and that makes sense. Obviously, we have some underground pipes right there. We have some above ground pipes where it makes sense. And all of this looks really, really nice. Fire station. Nope. Garbage office. Technical service. So fuel station. Not fuel station. Snow removal. Yes. Nice. Got the big tankers. Yeah, the big tankers in the fuel production refinery section. That makes just enough sense. I like it. There's the city. There are these guys. There's another farm area, and then I'm assuming this is the... Oh. I'm stopping because this city is so close to this that I'm not really sure what to think of that. It doesn't, what is a converter? What is a converter plant? So you store this and you produce steel and gravel. Oh. Okay, and it doesn't produce apparently enough fumes and stuff to hurt the health on this side too much. So that's neat. Just some oil, coal, and iron. That's a pretty cool, different way of doing business over here. I don't know how I feel about having these so close to the city, but I'm sure that made sense at the time. So let's just leave that alone. We got a little power plant going on over here. We have a huge distribution office. Lovely, lovely to see you. Only 65 wagons for 8 vehicles. That's not a lot. Got to do more than that. But no, it's very nice. It's very, very, very nice. I like how you bordered this up. I don't know why it makes me so happy. Oh, they have a gateway with rail connections. That's just lovely. Yeah, no. So this is actually pretty common. If you're from the US, you probably don't know. Most of you. Well, a lot of Americans don't leave the country. That's all I'm saying here. But if you're in Europe, it's very common that back in the day before all borders were open for the European Union, like if you went from Germany to the east, that you would leave the German border post on one side and then you enter the other border post on the other side. So you would have a back-to-back border connection like this. So it makes perfect sense, and I'm sure CayaMaya knows that. Very cool. What we got up here, coal processing or coal mine. Yep, then we have a huge coal processing plant. Very cool. Then we have an iron mine. Oh, that's just lucky that those two are right next to each other. Very cool. So, yeah, that was CayaMaya's map. Obviously, she's using a ton of rail vehicles to do pretty cool stuff. Where are you going? You're picking up iron and you're taking it where? I would like to have a nice ride along. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's what I want. Obviously, she's moving a lot of stuff around, which is really cool, and she's using every single type of vehicle that she can use at this time in the game. That is... Oh, actually, I didn't see trams. So maybe... maybe she can't... she's not using everything, but she's using most things. And that's really what this is all about. So, cool job. Nice job, CayaMaya. Go check out our channel if you want to. And see if there's something that you like over there. But pretty cool Republic. I like it. We're gonna follow this train all the way, so I'm gonna speed this up so we can actually get somewhere. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you again next time, and I'll see you there. Bye bye.